Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 450. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
Boy, do we have a show for you today.
Oh, man. What's up, Danette?
What's up?
What's up, Gloria?
Hello.
What was that? Like, hi, this is what we do in this generation. Yeah, I'm on a podcast. I don't know. I'm watching my phone now. All right.
Hello.
So I just want to say, like, I can't wait to, get some of these wonderful comics that I've seen here. I really want to see what happens with Spider-Woman being #1 and pregnant.
I
can't-
hold my head in shame.
I can't wait for this, man. Like the whole month thinking about it. I just want to get this comic. I just do. Like, really. Well, not really, but I don't know. Some of this stuff I've seen, and again, I'm not putting down the comic because I really can't judge it without having it. But all I know is I'm happy because I got Amazing Spider-Man #1, signed by Dan Slott. I didn't even read it yet, guys. We were watching Doctor Who, the replay of the first part. Under the Lake. Okay, and yeah, there we go. And I ran out because they got it in, so I ran out to get it, and I wanted to get all this stuff, and of course I had to get, Dr. Missy thing and everything. But yeah, so I'm gonna read this stuff, and I'm gonna get back to you on if it was good or not, which I'm sure the Slott stuff has been surprisingly good lately. So, also they got me to get Doctor Strange #1. And Invisible Iron Man. So I'm going to check that out. Today, in case you want to know, I had gone to... Oh, and I got Secret Wars also, which is behind because the universe was reset, but yet we don't know how it happened. So there we go. Today I went out and I had to get a suit for the wedding, so the wonderful fun of trying on stuff, and I bought a suit, shirt, pants, socks, shoes, got my hair done. Yeah! That's what my day consisted of, doing that wonderful, wonderful stuff. But I heard we got a teaser for Daredevil 2, Chris?
I don't know. I was actually at a party today, so I haven't really been on the internet.
We got some footage of season 2 of Daredevil that had some Elektra and Punisher in it, and we also had Carrie Ann Moss is in Jessica Jones.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool because she's from the Matrix movies. So we didn't even get to watch it yet, guys, because we've been focused on like Doctor Who and all that tonight. We will probably watch that for you and let you know how it is. I also got an Ant-Man poster. I don't know where I put it. Somewhere over there. I am happy. Oh, now we're hearing that Ant-Man, Inhumans is not canceled. You heard about that?
Really?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that a little while ago.
I got this Ant-Man cool poster,
Nice. Cool.
and on the back, Spider-Gwen, which is Gwen Stacy in an alternate reality. That's Spider-Man. And this thing, I don't know what this thing is. Iron Man, whatever. Looks weird. All right. So anyway, what do I have for you? That's the question. All right. So I'm going to go to the articles and see what we have. You have anything, Chris, before I start?
I haven't really heard much today, to tell you the truth.
Okay, we have a photo first of, it says 3 of Marvel's Defenders assemble in a photo. So let's see what that is. I'll screen share it. You guys see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's Jessica Jones, that's Luke Cage, and his Daredevil. Cool, man. Now I wonder if are they still doing Iron Fist?
Yes.
I know they are, yeah.
Okay. So that's what's supposed to happen. They're supposed to do each of their own shows for a couple of years, and then all form the Defenders, and then do a Defenders series when their shows end. Which that's what they're going to do. They're going to end their shows and do the Defenders for a couple of years. I don't have a problem with that. I like that because I think Marvel is really doing well with the Netflix stuff. I mean, Daredevil was a success. Everybody's looking forward to David Tennant, too, being a villain.
Did you guys see the teaser trailer with
He
him in
looked
it?
really good, yeah.
Yeah, why don't you describe it for people who didn't see it tonight?
Yeah, it was because I just saw it tonight. It was Jessica
Chris.
Jones.
Right.
What?
Go ahead.
I said I wanted Danette to talk about a little bit about it first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we had-
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Danette. I'm really sorry. I
Sorry.
didn't mean to cut you off. I feel really bad now.
No. Go ahead.
You're
Yeah.
talking about one in her office, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She's in her office.
Yeah.
She's putting pictures on the wall, and in the background you hear David, saying, "I know your secrets. I know everything." And then she leaves, and then they pan back from the wall that she was sticking the pictures on, and you see his eyes.
Yeah, it's evil David Tennant.
Yeah. It gave me the creeps.
Yeah, I got scared. Hearing that voice like that, I'm like, whoa, that's even worse when he threw people out of an airlock and Family of Blood, man. Got me a little scared. And then you saw the stuff that he formed, his face. That was creepy. Really creepy. I can't wait for that. But yeah, Chris, talk a little bit about it, too.
Okay.
The trails.
Yeah, I thought that David Tennant. I didn't know David Tennant could give me nightmares, but
It was creepy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that. I also like the teasers that they did where she broke the clock, and then she went in the bar, like you see everybody on the floor, like beat up, and she went to get a drink or something. That was pretty cool. You see those teasers?
Yeah.
Okay, now we go from that news to another interesting thing. Turns out that Michael B. Jordan, who was the Human Torch in Fantastic Flop, basically somebody had the crazy idea of, well, that he should be Boba Fett.
No.
I think that's not. I don't think that's right. I mean, how dare these people try to put Michael B. Jordan down like that? Like saying that he shouldn't talk, stick a helmet over his head, and just like point and do stuff like this, and because like what, you think he's a horrible actor or something? That's bad. Who would suggest something like that? He's a very talented actor. Put a helmet over his head and here.
Now, is this for real or is this just a real?
I actually, it's for real.
Is
Which is, yeah, that's okay. Josh Trank, yeah, okay, he dropped out of this. Well, okay, they say Josh Trank dropped out of the second Star Wars. No, he's probably fired. Probably. I don't think they even. He would never got to do Star Wars anyway. I don't think. But anyway, that's just my opinion. But anyway. Somebody threw Michael B. Jordan's name in the hat saying that he's rumored to be Boba Fett. How about no? Because absolutely not. I don't understand why. Don't you have to prove yourself or, like, get some things done before you can get a great role like that? I mean, like, really?
It doesn't even make sense.
Why him? Like, what has he got to put on the table as Boba Fett? Like, that we haven't seen? I mean, I don't understand.
Well, I mean, Boba Fett was a clone, so like,
Yeah.
I mean, in the canon Clone Wars, he's a clone. He's a younger version of Jango.
Right.
So, I mean, right there, I know everyone wants to pretend that the prequels didn't happen, but they happened. So, we have to follow some things that happened there.
See, I don't want to say this again, because then people are really going to come after me. Like, should I say the words? Boba Fett isn't black, as far as I know.
There's nothing wrong with saying that, because he's not.
Yeah.
I mean, what is Jango?
He's like Hispanic Jango, I believe.
All right, well, I don't understand who does these articles. Where did we get this stuff from? Some idiot says a name, and people are like, yeah, let's go with it. Story and everything, and then it's probably not even going to be true.
Unless this is a new Boba Fett. Because I've heard rumors that the story for the anthology film might be that a new bounty hunter gets his armor and takes up the mantle as Boba Fett and then carries on his legacy. Because something like that happens in Aftermath.
But I don't want suck Boba Fett. I want real Boba Fett.
Well, I mean, a lot of people think that. I mean, I don't buy this, but a lot of people think that Max von Sydow's character in Episode 7 is the original Boba Fett, just older. But that doesn't make sense either.
Was he going to hand off the helmet, like, now, like, you know, they're making, like, something out of Darth Vader and the Emperor? Okay, now you're Boba Fett? I mean...
Yeah, but the thing is, though, like, Max von Sydow is white, so it doesn't make sense.
Oh, my God.
I'm trying to make a racist comment
and
there.
Khan is not British.
It's the truth, though.
Oh, my God.
See, a bad comment of that is like, why is there a black stormtrooper? And it's like, there can be, because not all stormtroopers are clones anymore.
That's
but
true.
if you brought Mace Windu back and he was white, it's like, he's not white, so what the hell are you doing?
People would get pissed off.
If you brought Lando back and he was a woman, it's like, no.
Yeah, please stop this gender swapping nonsense. I mean, Marvel's doing it like so much that I want to throw up. Even the Twilight woman did it. She made Edward a woman and Bella a guy, but they changed the name. Like, that's
crazy.
Why are we doing that? Is that a success, or is that just?
The story is awesome. She doesn't need to. I mean, that of course that's like a topic of contention among a lot of people, but I think the original story is great. I mean, it doesn't change the fact that the real story is the normal story. This is just like a little fun thing she decided to do, kind of a reimagining the thing. Just have fun, you know. It's not
selling?
I don't know. I don't think it is. I mean, people are curious about it. I mean, I haven't bought it. I'm a big fan of Stephanie Meyer's, but I haven't bought it yet. and that's saying something because I'm a huge fan of the series.
Right, people who love Twilight are gonna hate it.
Yeah. So I should say the saga. but yeah, I still want the Jacob and Nessie story. Basically, it's like the finishing of their story. I mean, she said that there's still more information about it. You know, she said she's not going to say never say never, but she may in the future, like down the line.
Right.
You know, she has more story to tell, but she doesn't know if she'll write it. I hope she does. That would be cool.
I think it's safe to assume that she will, because I'm starting to get the feeling that J.K. Rowling is going to write another Harry Potter book.
I absolutely think that she's writing another Harry Potter book.
She's dropping hints like crazy.
Oh, God, she's bored. She's like,
and
absolutely.
If J.K. Rowling does it, I think Stephanie will hop on the bandwagon and do it too.
Yeah.
Well, they're already doing a play.
Yeah, true.
Well, there was a book she was doing that was going to be from the perspective of Edward.
Yeah, it was Midnight Sun, and it got leaked. Part of
No, well, from what I understand, that
I read the thing about it on her site. She got upset because it was leaked from someone on the inside, and so she kind of got discouraged enough to where she kind of gave up on finishing it. But she did put on her site. She put the first couple of chapters onto her site, so that way.
Yeah, but I just heard recently at Comic-Con, she just said, from what I'm hearing in this news article, that is it Eli James that does 50 Shades of Grey? She did a book telling the perspective of her character, Mr. Grey. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about but anyway, and she didn't put the Twilight version of Edward out because she felt that was like a copy thing and bad timing, and she wasn't going to come out with it.
It's the first book at Edward's point of view called Midnight Sun.
Right.
People are upset that she didn't finish it. That she didn't. A lot of people think she's like kind of. It's been so long. It's like, why is it still like? I mean, I can
something like she hated Twilight after a while. She didn't want to do any of that stuff, but then that's what's making her money, and people want it.
She did want to take a break from it, but now that she's released that reimagining, I think she is kind of getting back into kind of that world again. I think she actually probably will end up, like you said, if J.K. Rowling does it, she probably will jump on the bandwagon. But she has hold that grudge about the whole thing with Midnight Sun for so long. A lot of fans are like, why is it still such a hot button issue with her? Like, why is she so angry about? I mean, we can understand she's upset at one point, but over time, isn't that the anger supposed to?
First of all, Quentin Tarantino, somebody leaked something with the Hateful Eight, and then he stopped for a little while, but then he redid the ending because it got leaked or something or whatever. So just change it up, and you'll probably make it better anyway.
That's probably why, because she can't really change it up because it's the same book. It's the first book over again, but in Edward's point of view. So she can't change it really. I mean,
can't you just do new books?
I know, that's what I want her to do.
Like, what are we wasting time? Why is she wasting time with this?
I want to find out more about Jacob and Nessie, how more of their story goes along, because there's more to tell of it. So, I mean, she knows what happened. She just won't let us know it. And I'm like, come on.
Or she may not know what happened, and she just,
Say she does, yeah.
Go as it goes along, I guess. I don't know.
What they might do, they might just go directly into making a movie about it. Because I've heard for years, like I don't remember when the last one came out, but like for years after that, I heard that they were making a movie, like they were gonna make another movie, or they were gonna reboot these movies, and I was like, please don't reboot these movies.
Yeah, I know.
I won't want them to, because I like the original cast and everything. But yeah, the thing is a lot of the fans like me, I don't want her to like wait forever and then have it be the book release of Jacob and Nessie, the rest of their story, and then have it be that it's good, and then they want to make a movie out of it, and it can't be the same cast because Taylor Lautner is too old to play, or even Bella and Edward, and then they're vampires, they can't age, so if they're in it, they can't really cast as the Cullens anymore because they're older actors. So it's like, so she's like, I guess she's doing that so it won't be able to be turned into a movie, or they will, but it would be a different cast. I don't. Oh! Or maybe they're waiting for the one that plays Mackenzie Foy, the one that plays Renesmee is older.
Right.
So that will play her older self, when she's older.
I just want to switch to another article, and it's so funny, Gloria. We were just talking about this the other night, a couple of nights ago, how, and Billy, who was a member of the River Beans cast, had said, oh my God, someone's watching the Everything Show.
Yeah.
They committed to, and this is the funny part, big turnaround, Expendables 4 is a go. Okay? Wow. I'm glad that the company just, you know what, they don't want to admit that they did wrong by, being negligent and accidentally leaking Expendables 3 and allowing everybody to see it a month ahead of time for free. Yeah, you know what? Good. Make the movie, because it's not fair to these actors to put time and effort into this. You guys screwed up as a movie company. Give them the money to do another Expendables. I agree. 100%, and make it rated R because it's not rated. It's not supposed to be rated PG-13. That's terrible. So I'm glad they're going back. I didn't see Expendables 2 or 3, but I probably will. So I don't know.
Expendables 2 was the best.
Yeah.
Of this series, yeah, honestly.
Right, and then 3 was I heard was crap, but we gotta.
3 was awful.
Awful. All right, I'm gonna have to see that movie and see how it is.
See, I heard they're looking into making it a TV show too.
Really?
What is up with all the things being turned into shows instead of staying as movies?
Yeah, right?
I don't know.
That, you can tell that's a red hot button for me. I mean, I'm upset that they canceled the the Mortal Instruments movie. I mean,
it looks like. What happened?
The show it looks okay and good and everything, but there's things that they changed and it's like annoying for the ones who read the book. But yeah, I mean, like Cassie, the author of the books, Cassandra Clare, she said the movie are closer, or the movie, I should say, it's one movie, closer to the book than the show's going to be.
Oh, more instruments, right? Shadowhunters. I saw the trailer. I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it too.
I want to check it out. We have they added some never before seen footage of Robin Williams for this new I guess it's a reissue of the Aladdin DVD. Never before seen him in a recording studio as a genie. It's really great that we have some more stuff with Robin Williams, but do you think that I mean, what do you think of that? I mean, are you? I know he's gone and everything. I mean, is this like an honor to do that for him?
I think it's like a tribute. Like it could be anything that we haven't seen of him. Because it's like a gift, another thing to see of him that we wouldn't otherwise. So I think it'd be kind of cool, and it's showing.
I love the Robin Williams, man. I gotta tell you.
It's seeing him at what he did best in working and doing his profession, what he was good at. So yeah.
Yeah. His last 2 movies didn't come out yet, right?
Well, one of them was the museum, Night at the Museum, the last one.
No, but he did movies after that.
But he did, yeah. I guess I can't remember which ones they were. He was actually slated to do the sequel to Mrs. Doubtfire, but they changed.
Right. We also have news that Hugh Jackman wants to do a movie and play crocodile hunter Steve Irwin and show his life, and then I guess him dying. I mean, that's like a movie based on him. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, that's that would I don't like saying endings, but
would he be a good person to play him though? Or is he just talking about just being the one behind the, producing it or something?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's a great actor, though, Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, true.
I'm sure he could pull it off.
Him playing Steve Irwin, I mean, I don't see the resemblance. Unless they really, I mean, of course he has the accent, but...
We got the promo poster for Agent Carter Season 2. Let me just show you. She's awesome. I like Haley Atwell.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, she's cool, man. Yes, she is. They got some other. She's awesome. So, she wants to be the doctor. She has to be. And when everybody heard that she wanted that, I didn't hear anybody against it.
No.
And I wasn't even against it either. So.
Even though I still don't want to be the doctor, but I mean, she's.
I don't either, but if she's the doctor, I'd watch it in 2 seconds.
Yeah, me too.
Because I like her as an actress.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So. other than that, anything else you guys got? Chris, you got anything else more?
Yeah.
Want anything?
Yeah, I was at my friend Tyler's party today, and when I got there, he was playing the Battlefront beta that came out.
Yeah,
And,
Joe and Anthony's been playing that.
Yeah, I have to say it was kind of disappointing.
Really?
There wasn't much to it, and they had stuff on there about the full game, and again, not really a lot there. Like some of the game mechanics I was really confused about,
Right.
and like there's no space battles and stuff. And I
But
was like,
isn't this just a beta? It's not the actual version yet.
Well,
till
yeah,
November,
but
right?
like, apparently there was stuff on there like in the beta that transfers over to the real game, and it was like, this is it. This is all that is in the real game, and it was like,
Oh no!
wow.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I wasn't gonna buy it anyway, but
Right.
I'm excited for tomorrow night.
Yes, I am thrilled that Rick and the gang are back.
I miss Glenn.
I am so friggin' happy. Like, I have a friggin' party here, probably.
I haven't watched any of the marathon, but my dad's been watching it in his room. Watching the marathon of The Walking Dead, all of the whole. Like,
It's been on every day. Every day.
Yeah. Yeah, it has been every day, all week. And he's been watching it all week, my father in his room. But I mean, I haven't watched it because I've seen them all. I don't. Even though I do miss Glenn, I didn't want to watch any of them.
I know you're going to be very sad, Gloria, when Negan comes in there.
I know.
I know.
But then I'll rewatch. Then I will rewatch everything. I will watch all of the episodes again after. If he leaves, whenever he leaves, if he leaves, whatever, I will rewatch everything and just as a tribute to him, I will watch everyone.
I heard we got some Daryl Carroll moments. Gloria.
Huh?
I heard we got some Daryl Carroll moments. Gloria, I honestly think he's going to eat her cookies. It may happen.
Finally! Because after Glenn and Maggie, I'm totally a Daryl and Carol shipper.
Not only may he like her cookies, he may want her cookies. So she'll have to be baking a lot then, I guess. I don't know. Like, wow.
oh, the nightmares have returned.
Yeah. Daryl, all these people die because you and Carol, you do this to me. Michelle. I love that speech. Rick screaming his head off. I love that.
But
I'm surprised they don't have skits done on Saturday Night Live about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Flipping out.
It'll come. It'll come.
Say what?
Give it time. Give it time.
Oh, we forgot to record Saturday Night Live. Oh, crap. Again, we missed it. Son of a... Love Saturday Night Live. I forgot to record it. Oh, wait, didn't I record it? The season? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt this podcast, but I don't know if I recorded something on... Yeah, I got a little excited there about it. So, sorry about that.
But yeah, I saw an article back. I think it was when they were filming the last season, and it said something about how they were talking to Daryl, the one who plays Daryl, Norman.
Norman Reedus?
Yeah,
Yes.
Norman. And he said that he doesn't think that there will be anything between them.
What do you mean?
And I'm like,
What do you mean it won't be anything?
but I think he was doing that like how Stephen Moffat does. I think he was doing the same thing, kind of putting us off our guard. So whenever
Yeah, Steve Moffat's like, the doctor definitely dies. He definitely does. Shut up, Stephen
when
Moffat.
it happens, we'll be all like,
All right, no spoilers, no spoilers. Stephen Moffat. All right.
But if it does, I'm totally going to, write him a letter and say, why did you do that? But I'm probably going to thank him because since we don't think for sure it's going to happen, and if it happens, we'll be more excited. I will anyway. I'll be like, I'm telling you, I'm going to be like, people are going to have to climb, pull me off of the ceiling if it happens. Seriously, my mind will explode and I will squeal. My heavens.
How horrible would it be if that happens, right? And then one of them gets killed off.
Oh.
No!
Oh, my God.
No! Don't even talk like that.
And here's the spoiler.
What, episode 1?
Daryl.
In episode 1?
Why not?
Oh, my God. I think...
What did you say, Chris? And then what?
Chris, you thought Baltimore was bad? This is going to be white people doing that in the street.
I already know what I'm gonna do if that happens. Like, my bed is like underneath it. I can fit under there for days, and no one will find me.
I don't like that pole at the end of the block. I'm going to take you down. Damn pole. I'm going to flip out. Oh, my Daryl!
Imagine if you record that as like the Everything Show.
Yeah.
You call that like the Everyday Rage Show or something like that.
That's like, you ever see that YouTube video where the kid, something happened with his computer and he broke his keyboard in half?
Yeah.
Like flipping out like an animal because the computer wasn't working. He's like, ah!
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was the angry German kid. Yeah.
There's vaccines eating. Smash it.
Yeah.
No! No.
On the movie Crocodile Dundee, where he climbs up on the pole, like with the stop sign or whatever, and then the guy on the horse comes over because he can't walk because there's so many people, so he's like climbing up on it, and he's like just looking, and the guy on the horse looks at him, sees him hanging on the thing. Well, I imagine you climbing up on the thing and screaming, "We want Daryl!"
I'm like, you killed Daryl! And he's smashing things, like breaking things.
Spray painting on it. Bring Daryl back.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of angry fans, that's for
Some
sure.
whipping fences for no reason. People attacking trees and leaves and just throwing stuff, rocks.
You taking out crossbows and
Yeah.
hit with the crossbow.
Honestly, I do predict, like, people kill off like Daryl on episode. Oh, forget it. You're done. You're done. That's like if you kill Rick off. If they killed Rick off, I would be done with the show completely. I wouldn't even go back. I wouldn't even look.
At least, Joe, at least you have like a little bit of. You're lucky to have developed. When you got to watching the show, that Rick is your favorite character. I got into it because of my niece and nephew, and I didn't have any wounds about who possibly. I mean, I didn't really think about much about the dynamics of the show, like the ones that are safe, that have job security, and which ones don't. So I happened to fall for the one that I like because I like Asians, and because he's a great character, not just because he's Asian. And he happens to be one that actually gets off in the book, so he doesn't have job security as much as Rick does. So you're lucky you're your favorite.
Listen, Rick was the first one, and it's like you just can't do the show. That's like doing a Godzilla movie without Godzilla.
Yeah.
All right? Like you really can't. Okay, that's like doing.
How they would ever kill Rick?
That's like doing a Doctor Who episode, right? Without the Doctor and having aliens invade a school. I mean, what's happening here? Like, you can't really have that. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want. I'm sorry. What?
What a lot of people probably don't know is that clip of Rick going, "Do you have any idea who you're talking to?" That was him talking to the director who brought up the idea of killing him off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea who you're talking to? Like, I'm sorry, Andrew. We won't kill you off.
All right.
Say it, Joe. Do the lines. Like.
You do this to Glenn, Maggie, Joan, me. You don't have any idea who you're talking. Okay, listen, I know we make fun, right?
I love it.
But ever since we started saying that and making fun like Carl, they never mention his name. The whole
Travis
season.
Dammit said.
They're like, hey, kid, you. It's like, what? Who? I'm like, that's Carl. You know Carl? I'm like, they didn't call him Carl.
Like they stopped doing the catchphrase.
And then the whole episode is happening, right? And like and like old stuff's happening. Horse gets eaten. Something, Daryl has pasta. All these different crazy things. And all I'm saying, I'm like, but they didn't call him Carl. Like, I don't understand. Like, and things are happening. I'm just like, I don't know why they can't call him Carl. Like, why can't they do that?
Well, that's probably what happened in that episode. Like Rick went to say his name and he said it the way he usually does, and Carl was like, Dad, my name is Carl. And then Rick hits him and he's like, you have any idea who you're talking to?
Bad.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I predict he is going to do it this season probably, because they
Do
said
what?
on the trailer there's so many more. They're starting to get zombies back again. So I think there's going to be a time in the next season where there will be a problem where he will worry about Carl and he might yell for him. Carl!
They have to yell Carl.
I call it right now.
Even when like he had friends and they're playing video games or something, and they're like, "Oh hey man," I'm like, "That's Carl. That's Carl. Why can't you? What is wrong with these people?" That's Carl.
He'll say it. I'm calling it. He will say it sometime this season.
Put a name badge on for crying out loud. What is happening?
You want to know what I want? Like, who's that poor guy that's on fire and gets flipped over the side of the wall?
I was thinking of a zombie at one point, but no, I think it's actually 11 person. Wonder who.
I can't wait till they have the episode where they show who they kicked out.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we just said you can't come in here anymore. These people are probably the wolves, guys.
Yeah.
They got pissed off. Oh yeah, mothers. All right.
And that girl that Carl likes is probably one of her family members. Probably the main leader, or her father or something.
No, you know what we'll hear, Carl? When Negan shoots like Carl in the eye,
Cool.
you're gonna see Rick scream Carl so much, his eye's gonna pop out of his socket.
Oh my
He's like,
He's gonna be like, what was his name? I think it was like Craig or something.
what they'll do is they'll have everybody scream Carl at the same time. Like they've been building up, like, because they said, all right, listen, anybody says Carl, you got to put money in the jar, because we're not doing that. That's the first word. You can't do that. And they've been building up everybody's just waiting for it. And then finally, like the last episode of the season, he gets stabbed in the eye or something, and everybody's like, everyone's screaming Carl. And they're going to see Carol like, Carl! They're like, all right, wait, everybody here, they went like,
it starts off with Rick screaming it, and then it goes to each person. They're all just...
no, they're gonna go to everybody like, okay, who didn't say Carl? And they're like, oh well, I said it.
Judith's first words. And then Rick's like, do you have any idea who you're talking to?
Yeah.
Rick's like, leave her outside. But Dad, just leave her outside. She'll learn, and Morgan.
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna call the episode Carl.
Yeah.
And then you will hear it like 20 million times. And it'll probably be the highest rated thing since Beyond Fear Walking Dead.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I gotta say.
One of them's gonna say Carl, and Rick will hear it in Georgia, and he'll be like, what the frig was that? Like, what?
Listen, I know like some people are not like fans of like reboots, but
Yeah.
if Carol plays the new Rambo, I'm all for that, especially with those cookies. Because let me tell you something, she took those people out in Sanctuary.
Yeah, well, sure.
Defeated Lieutenant Yar, and that was it for me. All right. with her Indian poncho, and she went
I had a
crazy.
fundamental walking.
She went crazy, blowing stuff up, and now she bakes cookies. And she's like, I want my dish back. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
can't wait for
I
that.
can't wait for it, Daryl and Carol Kiss. I'm going to be one happy camper if that happens.
You know, who said that in Fear the Walking Dead they were going to have, like, Dale with the RV? I'm like, somebody's like, oh, yeah, you're going to see somebody. I didn't see anything. What are you talking about? People were saying that they were going to throw in, like, you know, because it's supposed to be around when it first happened. They were going to bump. You're going to see somebody from, like, Walking Dead season 1 or something.
Right, I remember that.
That was baloney.
There's going to be someone in, like, we were thinking it was probably the doctor from the CDC or something.
Hey,
like
Daniel, what's up, bro?
Hey,
How you doing, man?
I
How's your night?
just saw Under the Lake.
Oh, we're doing
Yeah,
everything
pretty
show, but all right. Did you want to save it for the real Hoovians, or you want to?
What?
Like, we're doing it. Oh, you know what the hell? I want to talk about it. You saw Under the Lake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, not Under the Lake.
Before the flood.
Thank you.
Before the flood.
Whatever that title was.
yeah.
All right, Daniel, go ahead. Tell us about it.
It was good.
Oh, wait, Chris, did
It
you
was
see
good.
it?
I love
Wait. Chris, you didn't see
Yeah.
it yet, right?
No, but like I was gonna go watch it in like 3 minutes, so I could like drop out and then.
Okay.
All right.
You want, like,
Why don't we... Wait. All right, so you're going to leave anyway, Chris, or no?
Yeah, because I want to watch it. It's on in like 2 minutes or so.
All right. Good. All right, thanks, bro. Have a good night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for having me on, guys.
All right, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good one.
All right, Daniel.
Yeah.
You got the floor, man.
Well, I didn't watch very much of it. I just I saw a little bit of it, but it was pretty good, you know. I saw them running around and stuff, and they remember when they ran into each other. Remember,
Yeah.
They almost ran into each other, and the doctor said we have to wait until time catches up and shit like that, and that was pretty cool. And
That was, I mean,
what happened to
the thing,
Fisher King? Wait, he tricked him. He tricked the Fisher King to go outside, but then he was crushed by the water or something.
that was great. That was the one good thing from the episode, man. That he just made a fool out of the Fisher King, like really bad. He's like, somebody's got to be the worst villain ever.
he made him quite literally the
The
king.
worst.
Get
He
it?
made him the worst villain ever. Like that, most easily defeated villain in ever. Like he made a fool out of him, like bad. And that was the one cool part. You know. So.
But did he die? Was he like
Mhm.
crushed by the water, or
He's
like
deader
wasn't
he's deader
Fisher
than dead. He's
Well,
dead.
yeah, you would think that he would be able to swim.
Not like that.
What?
He did. He did. Duh.
Yeah.
Stick a
Yeah, the
fork.
doctor defeated him easy.
The
He-
water
he's like fish food.
from that would have hit the wind out of him. I mean, I know he's a alien kind of thing, but even an alien, I think it would have knocked the air out of him. He would have.
He's fish food.
He's quite literally the
Yes.
king of fishes. He's swimming with the fishes now.
Even the doctor's like, oh, he's been dead for 150.
Wait. The doctor was in that thing for 150 years, just waiting to catch up.
Yeah. Well, actually, here's the thing. In that thing, it's suspended animation. So he didn't age, I guess, 150. Well, I don't know.
But he was there for 150 years, so he's 150 years older.
Well, not
He did call it it.
suspended animation chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't age, but
Tech-
technically he's 150 years older because he
Not
was
really.
there.
Not really, because he didn't. No, not really, dude.
Because of the it just paused the time in the capsule thing.
Yeah, I mean, they took that from the Torchwood episode where they buried Captain Jack in the 18th century, and then he was in this coffin in the Torchwood Institute for like hundreds of years. So,
Yeah, so he was there for 150 years inside that thing.
well, I guess maybe you're right. maybe it's 150 years old. I don't really. At this point in time, he's over 2003. Beyond that now, so I don't know what he is now. I don't know how. And eventually, it's not even going to matter how old he is because he's never going to die. He's just going to be like I'm 5,000 years. I'm 10,000 years. I'm 20. What's the difference? He's still going to be, you know. But I'm glad that Maisie Williams episode is next. Can't wait for that.
About Clara on this episode, Daniel?
Daniel, she asked you a question.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear. What?
What do you think about Clara on this episode?
I didn't see Clara very much. I saw her a little bit, but...
You didn't watch the full episode.
Yeah.
But I saw they did a little variation of her theme music.
Yeah.
Like, there's a little lonely moment, and the guy's like, yeah, what would you do, like, you know, if Doctor's dead and never coming back? And it's like, and they played, like, the Clara, like, little theme. I'm like, oh, how corny is that?
Yeah.
But I actually felt bad for Clara because, like, I actually think, I mean, you know, just those lines alone may raise the rating for me because, like, if you love me, like, that's like another meaning. It's like, I honestly think he loves her, like genuinely in love with her. Because, like, he's like, I'll only change time for her, like, F everybody. Like, basically. And he would do that for Rose. He would, you know, I mean, I think he's in love with Clara, yeah. So, that's deep stuff. I mean, you know what? That, like, Sharon's right. I'll go back and watch that. Just to hear that dialogue, I think. So what do you think, Daniel, so far? You happy with everything?
Yeah.
Pretty much?
The episode was pretty good. I'm happy. I can't wait for the 11th and 12th episode, though.
Man, we got a whole season, bro. I mean, we got some good episodes coming up. You know. Did you see what I got in the? This is what I got today.
Oh yeah.
That's cool, right?
Should have been called Best Friend and Me.
I just wish there would have been a poster, though. That would have been cool. You know, but. So, what else do we have, gang? Anything else? Is that it? Anybody hear me? You guys there?
Yeah. Oh, did you get my thing that I sent you? They were filming today in Dubai.
Okay, what happened?
Well, nothing. I just saw a bunch of people running around on the ground next to that ship that crashed. Somebody filmed the filming.
Oh, they have pictures, or they have
Yeah, they actually filmed the filming. But you didn't see it? I gave it to you.
I got it right now. Like, well, I was watching Doctor Who, dude. I didn't, like, you know, I wasn't on all day. I was out, actually, all day.
Yeah?
Yeah. I got a new suit. I regenerated, see? So.
Yeah.
So here we go. That's the pictures, right? Okay, and then this is close-up of the uniforms, I guess.
Yeah, and then
cool.
if you scroll down, the video.
Yeah, we can't show the video, but that's cool, man. That's cool. Very good. Still not showing enough, though, you know?
Nah.
So, all right, gang. I'm actually going to go back and continue with book 12. I've been heavily, you know, when I took off a couple of days, I've been working on it, and been working on it yesterday, today, so trying to get it done. Tomorrow we'll be back with a couple of shows, mainly the Real Walking Cast, Walking Dead podcast everybody's looking forward to. You know, if anybody wants to talk about that I missed, I know everybody probably went to bed, but anybody want to talk about, what's the title, Danette?
Before
the flood.
Thank you. You want to talk about that? Rock on. All right. On that note, take care. Bye for now.